Hey, welcome to the next episode in my little series here, and we're pulling out the rotted subfloors, so hey, might as well just drain the hot water heater on it. And trying out one of my new tools. I got a little 20 volt pack of tools from Porter Cable, and I just had never used this one, and this is the first use. And I do like the Porter Cable tools. They've served me well. But this one, I'd never used it, and it's got a smaller blade, so I think it's just made for finish work because when I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cuts, and the motor burned up. So yeah, I don't think it was made for doing that, but thankfully I had bought a little bit larger one a couple years ago, and I've been using it a lot. And it put it right back into service, and it picked up right where that little guy left off. And you know, don't jump too hard because that might happen. But if you can see when I go down there, there'll be a little 2x6 going across, and that's why it wasn't giving until I got in front of it. But hey, we're all good. So there we go. So wasn't happy to see all the blown in insulation again, but just a little montage there of the fun I got to have pulling that out. And then we'll move into the bathroom here. Where I was sitting there is where the bathtub was, one of those beautiful garden tubs I think they call them, and that was the vanity section. And then coming around there to my left is the toilet section, and we'll spare you from looking at that. And you know, a little more insulation fun. Thankfully it doesn't really make me itch too bad. My first job was making snowboards out of high school and worked with fiberglass all the time, and it never really bugged me too much. But don't want to breathe in, so use that respirator. And you can see plenty of spaces there on that sheeting they use on the bottom, which it's eluding me the name right now, but yeah, plenty of places for the vermin to jump up in there and live comfortably in the insulation. And that they did. So we're going to move on up to the front bedroom now. And a little darker in there, but you get the gist of what's going on. Just the standard crisscross pattern with my older skill saw that's, you know, still pulling hard. So we won't subject you to all the pounding and ripping and pulling of these boards, so we'll just go into the after effect of it. And there it is. And for some reason I thought it was a good idea to throw all the chunked up subfloor pieces into that hole there, but it all had to come out and go outside at some point, so I don't know why I decided to do that. But and just another glimpse of all the insulation I'll use at some other point. And I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it.